If there were any doubt about Long's intentions, the title of a book he wrote in 1935, My First Days in the White House, cleared it up nicely.
Huey Long did the New Deal one better. He proposed a guaranteed family income for every family in America, and he also proposed a homestead allowance for every family in America.
A thorn in Long's side was Judge Benjamin Pavy, who had criticized him for years. Worse yet, he had won re-election for years without Long's help. In this tiny vendetta that would launch his death, Long began a smear campaign against Pavy and introduced a bill in the Louisiana Legislature to redraw the judge's election district.
Judge Pavy was gerrymandered out of his election district. And Judge Pavy was the father-in-law of Dr. Carl Weiss.
Dr. Carl Weiss was a brilliant young physician, high school valedictorian at only 15, a physician at 21. He was upstanding and well-liked, and apparently a world-class grudge holder with a fatally overdeveloped sense of family honor. On the evening of Sunday, September 8, 1935, the day after his father-in-law had been pushed out of office, Weiss told his wife he had a house call to make. Dressed in an immaculate white linen suit and straw hat, he kissed her and his baby son goodbye and headed toward the Capitol building.
On September 8, 1935, the Louisiana Legislature was in session, and Long was there, cajoling people, wandering up and down the aisles, being Huey Long.
Shortly before 9:30 p.m., the legislature recessed, and Long, accompanied by ever-present bodyguards, strode out of the House of Representatives and into the rotunda of the Capitol. Dr. Weiss was waiting his approach with a Belgian .32 caliber revolver in his pocket.
Weiss falls into step with Long, reaches into his pocket, pulls out the pistol, shoots Long.
Long was hit in the right side at point-blank range. His entourage dived at Weiss, grappled briefly, and separated to shooting distance.
A small war erupts, machine gun fire, pistol fire. 30 bullets hit Weiss in the chest, 29 in the back, 2 in the head. The walls and the floor of the State House are pitted beyond restoration. Long staggers down the stairway to the main floor and falls into the arms of Public Service Commissioner James O'Connor. "Jimmy, my boy, I've been shot," he says. At 4:10 a.m., Huey Long died.
His last words, "God, don't let me die. I have so much to do." Weiss was given the largest funeral of any assassin in American history. Thousands stood in pouring rain. Friends, former patients, civic leaders, a former governor, a former congressman, the district attorney, and the entire Baton Rouge medical profession. Later that week, a state funeral for Huey Long attracted 30,000 mourners. He was laid to rest in a huge marble tomb on the Capitol grounds he helped to design. The most improbable of American assassins, Carl Weiss bore no resemblance to the psychopathic, angry loner. Many would say that outraged family pride wasn't enough motive for this assassination. But nobody has come up with anything better.
Nothing much changed as a result of the assassination. But, interestingly, what would have happened if Huey Long had run for the presidency of the United States and won?